Yeah. Setting boundaries with your emotions. Belly button in. I forgot about that. Hands to the mat. Left foot back for plank. Low plank. Upward facing dog. Downward facing dog. In Baptiste Yoga, there's 3 foundations. Physical practice, which we were doing right now. The meditation, which you will do when you get into Shavasana. And the inquiry, which is asking yourself a question about yourself. So he can be discovery of who you are. Bring your feet together, bend your knees, step or hop forward. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, forward fold, and rise up into chair. Sit in your chair, lift your 10 toes, spread them, push the big toe mark down to the floor. Yeah. Foundation. Your inner ankles back, your outer shins in. Sit in your chair, shoulders back, shoulder blades together. Puff up your upper chest, belly button in, look up, and breathe. And forward fold. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, forward fold. Step or hop back into plank. And low plank. Upward facing dog. Downward facing dog. Warrior one, right hand side. Take lots of room. Bring your hands behind your back and bind them. Straighten your arms. Inhale. Deep into that right leg. Shoulder blades together, belly button in, and fold forward into warrior one, humble warrior. Yeah. No crease behind the neck. Belly button in. Breathe in. And out. And breathe in. And hands to the mat. Right foot back for plank. Low plank. Upward facing dog. And downward facing dog. Warrior one, left hand side. Rise up. Hips forward. Shoulder blades together. Start from the foundation, from the feet. Find your hands. Breathe in, shoulder blades together, shoulders back, bring your arms, and humble warrior. Bend forward. It's not a resting pose. For me, moves a crease behind your neck. And hands to the mat. Left foot back for plank, low plank, upward facing dog, downward facing dog. Breathe in and out. Hi, Miranda. Breathe in. Hi, Mike. And breathe out. And bend your knees. Look forward, step or hop forward. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, forward fold. Rise up into chair. Lift your 10 toes and spread them and sit in your chair. Shoulder blades together. Breathe in and out. And in and out. Bring your hands to heart center and bring your left elbow to your right knee for Thunderbolt prayer twist. Sit deeper into that chair. Keep those toes lifted. Ankles, inner ankles back. Rise up into your chairs, hand to the ceiling. Breathe in, sit in that chair, and twist the other side. Right elbow, left knee. And look up. Lift those toes. Inner ankles back. And forward. Take your two-piece finger and reach for the inside of your big toe. And forward. Pull up your elbows to the side and pull in, and then straighten your legs if you can. And let's go. Halfway lift. Forward fold. Zipper hop back into plank. And then low plank. Upward facing dog. Downward facing dog. Bring your right elbow to the mat and then the left elbow to the mat. Bring your shoulders on top of your elbows, so you're into dolphin plank. Breathe in and out. Go back into dolphin, downward facing dog, so you're pushing back, your shoulders back. And take a small step with your feet. Your shoulders now should be on top of your elbows, but you're still in downward dog. Yeah. Take another step. Take your right leg and push it up to the sky. And then kick your leg up to the sky for 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Switch legs. Left leg to the sky for 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And release. Go to downward facing dog. Lift your left elbow and then your right. Downward facing dog. Bring your right leg, your right foot to your right hand. Rise up to crescent lunge. So you're on the ball of your left foot. Your left leg is straight. Bring your hands to heart center. Bring your left elbow to your right knee and twist to the right. Good job, guys. Look awesome. Breathe. And then bring your shoulder blades together. Shelly and everybody else. Right shoulders towards the sky. I see you. It's good. Rise up to crescent lunge. And then open up to warrior 2. So your left heel is to the mat, pointing at 45 degrees. Yeah. Straighten your arms. Yeah. Go deeper into that warrior 2. And bring your palms to the side facing wall, and then bring your right elbow to your right knee or to the mat. And lift your left arm up for extended triangle. Go deeper into that hip. Breathe down. Look up. Shoulder blades together. Rise up to warrior 2. Hands to the mat. Right foot back for plank. Low plank. Upward facing dog. Downward facing dog. Go back to that dolphin plank, right? elbow right into the mat, left elbow to the mat. Take a small step with your feet. Yeah. Another small step. Then lift your right leg to the sky, bend your right knee. And this time we're going to jump, just little pulses like this. 1, 2, 3. Do that on the other side. Right foot down, left foot up, bend your right knee and jump for 1, 2, and 3. Downward facing dog. That was fun. Yeah, left foot, left hand. Rise up to crescent lunge on the left-hand side. Hands to heart center. You're on the ball of your right foot. Right elbow to left knee for twisting crescent lunge. And look up. Left shoulder blades back and up. Shoulder blades together. Breathe. Ujjayi. Long breath in for 5, 4. And exhale for 8, 7, 6. Long breath in. And long, long breath out. Rise up to warrior 2. Look forward towards your left index finger. A little deeper. Breathe in and out. Belly button in. Your hips a little lower. And bring your left elbow to your knee. Your left hand to your mat. And your right hand to the sky. Or extended triangle. And look up. And rise up to warrior 2. Very good. Shoulder blades together. Last breath in. Bring that right hip back. Hips are facing sideways. Very good. And hands to the mat. Left foot back. For plank. Low plank. Upward facing dog. And downward facing dog. Bend your knees. Step or hop forward. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, forward fold. And rise all the way up to extended mountain. We're going to do, bring your right hand under your left. And then sit in your chair. And bring your right leg over your left. Bring your elbows up. And sit in your chair. Shoulder blades together. Pick a spot that doesn't move. And focus. Drishti. Ujjayi. And hands to the side, release that. Hands to the ceiling, eagle on the left on the right. Lift your elbows. Sit in your chair. Lift your right leg over your right and then sit in your chair. Pick a spot that doesn't move. Drishti. As it turns out, that's the secret to life. Doing one thing. Ujjayi. Deep breath in. Exhale down into your chair. Inhale. Down into your chair. And release. Eagle right hand side, right under left. Lift your elbows and sit in your chair. Bring your right over your left. Ujjayi. Shoulder blades together. Sit in your chair. Inhale. And exhale, bring your elbows to your knee. Ujjayi. Let's go back up. Elbows up. Inhale. And elbows to knee. Go back up, elbows up. And release. Eagle left hand side, left under right. Lift your elbows up. Sit in your chair. Left leg over right. Pick a spot that doesn't move. Drishti. Focus. Do one thing. Ujjayi. Breathe in and out. Bring your elbows to your knee. Ujjayi. Calming the system. The slower you breathe, the deeper you can go. It calms the system. Raise your elbow up. Still an eagle. Bring your elbows to your knees. Ujjayi. Bring your elbows up and release. Very good. Hands to the ceiling. Bring your hands to your hips. Leg extension. Lift your right knee up. And then you can reach for the inside of your knee and bring it to the side. Or you can reach for the toes. Extend your leg out. Shoulders back. And look towards your left hand. Bring your right knee back forward. And then place it down. Signal leg extension on the left-hand side. Lift your left knee up. And then reach for your toes or your knee. Bring it to the side. And right hand out. And look, if you can, towards your right hand. Shoulder blades together. Very good. This is hard. And leg forward and leg down. Hands to the ceiling. Bring your right elbow to your right hip. Bend your right knee. We'll do dancer. Reach for the inside of your right foot and push into your right hand. Extend your left hand forward for dancer. Push. Make this your best dancer. Push in for 1, 2, higher, 3, 4, 5, and release. Hands to the ceiling. Dancer on the left hand side. Left elbow to left hip. Bend your left knee. Express your dancer. Push. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Dancer one more time. Hands, yeah. So dancer on the right. Baptiste yoga is what I've been taught. And Baron would say, don't try so hard, try easy. Yeah, so push, but breathe. Try easy to get more out of life. Try the easy route. And release. Hands to the ceiling. Dancer on the left-hand side. Yeah. Try easy. Breathe. And release. Hands to the ceiling. Bring your hands to heart center. We'll do tree. Tree on the left hand, on right hand side. Go on the tippy toe on your right foot. Bring your knee forward on the side. And bring your foot to either your calf or your thigh or your crease. And bring your hands to heart center. And express your tree. Shoulder blades together. Release those toes on the floor. Yeah, lift them. And look up as high as you can. And then close your left eye. Different, right? Yeah. And then close your right eye. Oops. Yeah. And then release your tree. Good job. You guys are stable. Tree on the left-hand side. And look up. And close your right hand, your right eye. And open that. Different. Close your left. Yeah. And release. Release your tree. Extended mountain. And forward fold. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, forward fold. Step or hop back into plank. And let's stay in plank. Make sure your shoulder is on top of your wrist. Lift your right leg up. And put it down. Lift your left leg up. And put it down. And let's go down for a count of 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Very good. Bend your knees. Go for the inside of your feet, or the outside, the outside of your feet. Yeah. Reach out. Look up and push into your hands. Your chest up, your shoulder blades together. Activate your feet. Breathe in for 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and release. Do that one more time for floor bowl. So push up. 1, and breathe. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and release. Windshield washer your feet back and forth. And let's go upward facing dog. Top of your feet are on the mat. Shoulder blades are together. Micro bend, elbow and look up. Breathe, belly button in. Activate the quads. Pull the belly button towards the spine. Lift the chest and upper back. And downward facing dog. Pedal your feet. Bring your right foot toward your right hand and rise up to warrior one. And then warrior two. And then straighten that right leg. Flip your palms towards the side. And then bring your right hand to the outside of your right foot. And look up to your left hand for triangle pose. And rise up. Point all 10 toes towards the top of the mat. Bring your left foot back, your left foot forward. Bring your hands to your elbows or to namaste, to prayer in the back. And then forward fold for namaste, forward fold. Front facing, forward fold. Breathe in and out. Bring your left hand to the mat and your right hand to the ceiling for twisting triangle. Open that chest up to the side. Shoulder blades together. Okay. And hands to the mat. Bring your left foot forward and bring your right foot back, halfway back to the mat. And rise up. Bring your hands to your mat, to your back for namaste forward, front facing forward fold on the left. And fold forward. Lift those 10 toes. Right hand to the mat, left hand to the ceiling. And look up. Shoulder blades together. Open that chest. Shoulders back. Yeah. Left hip back. Lift your front toes. Look up. And hands to the mat. And come to your knees. We'll do a hero this morning. So spread your knees hip width apart. So to the mat. Okay, come and sit on your heels. Or you can sit on the mat, depending on what you're comfortable with. Bring your hands to the back. So just on top of your feet and push your hips up. And this is hero. Look back. If you can come to your elbows or you can come to lie on your back. And if you're lying on your back, you can bring your hands on top of your head and breathe. You're good. You guys are awesome. And release that, come out of that pose very slowly. And then bring your feet to the top of the mat and slowly roll down on your back. And we'll do bridge pose. So hips, your feet are towards your buttocks, so you can basically touch them with your fingers and push your hips up to the ceiling. Yeah. Go on your tippy toes and shoot that right leg up. Point your toes towards your nose, belly button in, and switch legs. And come down. You can repeat bridge. I'll guide you to wheel. Bring your hands just on top of your ears, the mat width apart. You push your hips up, and then you go on the ball of your head, top of your head, and then push up for wheel number 1 for 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Release. Inhale. Exhale, yogi go for wheel number 2 or bridge again for 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and release. Inhale. And yogi go for wheel number 3. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and release. Exhale. Yogi go for wheel number 4. For 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, and release. And yogi go. Wheel in the front. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, and release. Take a deep breath in, deep breath out. Last wheel or bridge. Go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, and release. Bring your feet together. Let your knees drop to your side. Bring your right hand to your belly, your left hand to your heart. Suddha Barakadasana. And then Zuhati Devi. So bring your knees in your chest and reach for your outside of your feet. Pull your knees towards your outside rib cage. And just rock side to side. And then give your knees a big hug. And bring your shin parallel to the mat. Bring your hands behind your ears. And then stretch out your right leg. Yeah. Bring your right elbow to your left knee. And do the abdominal twists or bicycles for 1, 2, 3, 4. Stretch your knees. 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Last 10. 10, 9, 8, 7. Crunch up. 8, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Give your knees a hug. Yeah. And then rock back and forth until you come to a seated position. Yeah, I think we should do this. So, yeah. Shoulder blades together. Hi, Mike. And then bring your shins parallel to the mat. You can hold on to the back of your knees. Yeah. And then straighten out your legs and your hands. Yeah. And then bring your feet wide and back up and back wide and back up for 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 And 5. And give yourself a hug. Yeah. Let's do half pigeon, right knee forward, left leg back. Go on to ball your foot on the left-hand side and come to lay on your mat. Yeah, setting boundaries. That's how I started. So yesterday I was playing a game with my grandson and my wife. It's called Code Name. And at one point in time, uh, my wife did something which is against the rules, so I called her out on it. And she says, okay, which was okay. But my emotion took over. So then I continued. I gave her another example. Yeah, that wasn't good. And releasing that, come to downward facing dog, stretch out that right leg forward and a little bit. And then place that right leg down. Bring your right knee to your right wrist, your left knee to your left wrist. So half pigeon on the left-hand side. And then fold forward. And yeah, I didn't set my boundaries for my emotions. And she says, I know, you don't have to tell me twice. And I realized at that point that something was wrong. And what was wrong is I had let my emotions, my ego, my desire to be right, to rub her nose into it, if you want, take over. Yeah. And that's what I mean by setting boundaries of your emotions. So I will apologize to both players tonight, both my grandson and to my wife, because that's doing the opposite of letting your emotions control your life. So where can you set boundaries for your emotions? And where can you apologize when you haven't? Because just like yoga, it's a practice, and slowly get out of that and stretch your left leg up. And then place your foot down. And then step forward. And then come to a sitting position. Right leg forward and left leg to your thigh. Bend your knee, your right knee, and then reach your hands up and bend forward, reaching for their toes. Yeah. Bring your chest down to your thigh and straighten your leg. I think we've been taught to set boundaries from the outside. And there's a service for that. But I think most of the time we should set boundaries from the inside. Like, you know not to send an email when you're angry? Do you know not to speak when you're emotional? And release. Switch legs. Bend your knee. Stretch your arms up and reach for that left foot. And then straighten your leg. Where can you set boundaries? And then release that. And then slowly come to lay on your back. Giving yourself one big hug. I'll fill up. Push in and release. Straighten that right leg and bring your right knee to your, push it in, pull it into your ribs, your side ribs, and take the outside of your knee and bring it to the right hand side. So your supine twist, and bring your left hand out and your gaze to the left. Bring your left knee forward and then switch leg, straighten out your left leg. Bring your right knee to your side ribs, and then bring your right knee to your left. Your supine twist on your right, and then look towards your right hand. I want you to take some time in Shavasana today. I'm going to leave you here because this is the most important part of the practice. So come to light in Shavasana, spreading wide. Shavasana is the most important part of yoga. Asking yourself deep questions about yourself. Yeah. Thank you for joining me. I'll see you tomorrow at 12. I love you very much.